It is currently 7:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm super excited for this morning's episode. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make breakfast together. And this breakfast is gonna be a little bit different than any breakfast you've probably ever had before. You are gonna burn 35 calories just consuming it. So by consuming it, do you wanna know what else you're gonna do? Without strength training, you are going to improve your muscle tone. So it's gonna be super fun. We're also gonna go through a journey of how I went from struggle and hardship to turning my biggest weakness into my superpower. So I'm pumped up, I'm fired up, I'm jacked up. I'm gonna share how I went from 180 pounds to 150 pounds in 5 months after struggling for 11 months to drop even an inch. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of hearing about this crap. I'm here to tell you that it's not about a meal plan. It's not about giving up foods. It's not about giving up desserts. It's not about supplements. It's not about giving up alcohol. It literally is about losing weight the right way and losing weight the effective way. So after 11 months of struggling to drop even an inch, after implementing the 3 things that we'll cover today's topic, you're gonna 11 months of I went in for a physical. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I went in for a physical, and 11 months in of trying to lose weight, didn't drop a pound, didn't drop an inch, and when I went in, I got a clean bill of health. I never, ever, ever would have thought that would have been the case. I thought something was wrong with my thyroid. I thought something was wrong with my hormones. I thought something was wrong with my metabolism, and nothing at all was wrong. So I got a clean bill of health. My blood work was amazing, and that's what led me to where I am today. My doctor mentioned a term called metformin. I want you to go Google it. And I'm like, what the heck does this mean? Like, I'm a diabetic? And she's like, oh no, it's just a medication that might be able to help you lose weight. And there was just something inside of me. Previously, there was Audible books that were becoming recommended to me. One of them was The Obesity Code. And I'm like, okay, this is a sign. If I don't figure this out at this age, I'm never figuring this out. And in my background, my family history, obesity is one of them. And I didn't want to go that route. So I ended up leaning into hiring someone to help me. And I have listened to so many freaking Audible books. It's unreal. Unreal. More than you can count on your fingers and your toes. If you're looking for a recommendation to start, I would do the Obesity Fix or the Obesity Code. That will lead you from one book to the next book to the next book. Do Audible, okay? The 3 things that I was not doing, we will cover today. It's protein, it's water, and it's a mindset. And those 3 things together are one powerful freaking wave. I will tell you that right now, and it'll absolutely transform your life. So how much protein, how much water, and what to do for your mindset if you have become into a binge problem, snacking problem, sugar problem, overeating problem. Any of those things will be covered. So if you think that I should share with you my biggest tips and tricks for how I get 125 grams of protein every single day minimum, drop in the comments a heart. That's the first thing. Number 1, I need you to know that it's not about calories. I was this girl who lived off of tracking calories, giving up foods, giving up desserts, giving up alcohol. Drop a heart in the comments if you've ever followed a meal plan. I have followed more meal plans and invested more money in meal plans than I can count on all my fingers and my toes. And you get results with a meal plan. But when you get off the meal plan, you go back to where you started. And the reason being why is because when you're given a meal plan, you're given the proper macronutrients. That is the proper amount of protein, fats, and carbs. Put in the comments PFC. You will never forget that. PFC. Protein, fats, carbs. PFC. Okay? PFC is getting the proper percentage of protein, which should never fall below 30 grams. 30%, sorry, not 30 grams. 30%. Fats and carbs should never go above 40% of what you're eating. Okay? Every day you're eating something different. You're never eating, unless you were measuring, you're never eating the exact same amounts of food ever. Unless you're measuring. So say today I eat 1,800 calories. Did 30% of those calories actually come from protein? Did 40% or less come from fats and carbs? And unless someone were to teach this to you, I have no clue how you would know this, because I had no clue. So here's the deal. I had no social media, no Instagram, no TikTok, no YouTube. I had 200 friends on Facebook. And behind the scenes for 11 months, I tried to figure out how to lose weight without a meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and learning macronutrients. I have unleashed it. Unleashed/now that I teach it, master it. So I'm like, how can I help you? How can I help the world learn this without the meal plan? Because I can rip you off. I can give you a meal plan and give you results. And then every time you get off the meal plan, like 6 months later, you're rehiring me. But instead, I'm like, I want to teach it. I want to teach it to you for life. No one can take it away for you. So I put it into the 7-day course, and I watched hundreds of people do it, and they unleashed macronutrients in 5 days. Here's what they did. They go into an app that's configured to them. I figure out based on their age, their height, their weight, their activity level, and the fact that they're a male or a female, how to set their numbers in this app. And the app tells me their graph all day, every day. And at the end of the day is the only time it matters. I see their percentage of foods. Did it fall within those ranges? 10% of the time it does, 90% of the time it doesn't. It's the reason we're not getting results. I voice note you every night for 7 days. Hey, this is why your protein is deficit. This is why your carbs and fat are going over 40%. Here's some recommendations. I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm never going to tell you to stop eating cookies. I'm never going to tell you to give up alcohol. By doing that, you are learning. You are becoming self-aware, and you're going to have so many aha moments. You will unleash and master the macronutrients in 5 days, but you get 7 days with me. Envision having my phone number. Envision texting me and me seeing that graph every night. You get that. You get that. On top of that, I give you a 10-minute abs workout. We need to strengthen. Your core is in the middle of your arms and your leg. It's the most important part of your body. 10 minutes, that's it. Press play. It'll blow your mind. Me at Kroger and Costco grocery shopping. What is in my cart? Look at, it's not just protein. And then here's my grocery list if you want ideas. And then number 3, you also get an app where right now you could go into your fridge, you could take a picture of your refrigerator inside, and you could say, give me a app or give me a recipe that's 30 grams of protein minimum for breakfast, and I want it under 300 calories. Here's what I have, give me 5 ideas. It tells you in 3 seconds. You also could take a picture of a menu. What can I get on this menu that it's at least 30 grams of protein? Okay, it tells you in 3 seconds. The app that tracks your percentage of macros, not calories, protein, fats, and carbs you have for lifetime. So just by being a student in this course and learning macronutrients and mastering them, you have all of that for lifetime. But here's the deal, and this is the breaking news. Monday starts the Power Play Live event. It comes 6 times a year. It's the 12th, the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 1 p.m. Eastern. I take 20 Audible books and smash it into 5 days of training. You will have your mind blown. The doors are officially opening Friday. By you being a student, you get a ticket automatically, and if it sells out the first hour like it always does, you still have a part of it, and if you can't be on live, you have lifetime access. This bundle, this package, okay, is valued, no joke, okay, at $967, and today it's $67. That price is going up next week. I want to ask you a dead serious question. I want you to think of all the reasons why you stumbled across this video this morning instead of all the reasons why not. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being Michelle, I'm not interested, I don't care, and 10 being show me the frickin' way to weight loss. Through macronutrients, not calories, without giving up foods, without giving up desserts, without giving up alcohol, or ever following a meal plan ever again. Show me the way. I will be a student, I will be positive, and I will be coachable. Let's go. Drop Power Play in the comment section. Please don't waste my time. Like, there will be a time I don't offer this. There will be a time I will not be giving out my personal phone number, but I want to teach you and unleash what I have learned behind the scenes, because once I started teaching this, I went from 0 to hero, no following, to 1.5 million between 3 social media accounts. I am telling you right now that if you let me, I will absolutely change your life, okay? So, the 3 things we're gonna cover today will be protein, will be mindset, and will be water intake, okay? Okay, I see you dropping Power Play. Here's what I need you to do. We are on 4 channels right now. I need you to stop, and I need you to drop, and I need you to go to thebreakfastshow.net. You will see Power Play. You are gonna get an email that is gonna say, text me, I am ready. That is what your email is going to say. Text me, I am ready, and you're gonna have my personal phone number, and you're gonna have me in your back pocket for the next 7 days. But because you're in Power Play, you get me all next week as well, so you have me for the next 14 days. You have an advantage over anyone who's coming in to do this course who has ever done the course with me, okay? If you do not have my recipe book, drop book in the comments. If you don't have my free protein guide, drop free in the comments, okay? I have never fallen below 125 grams of protein in 5 months when I lost 30 pounds. Never one time. And if you're like, how is that possible? I have to be honest, I had a guide that helped me in so many ways. That guide can be found right here. thebreakfastshow.net. The first thing that'll pop up at you says free protein guide. Free protein guide. My recipe book. Do you want over 40 recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, where every one of them has over 20 grams of protein? There's over 40 of them. It's finally launched. It's called the Power Plate Recipe Book. It's right here at thebreakfastshow.net for you. Today, on Thursday, it is $27. It's going back up to $97. It's a Mother's Day sale for you. Same with the Power Play. Drop Power Play because it's going back up to the $967, and today it's $67 for you to learn macronutrients and to have me in your back pocket, to ask me anything, to put your food in an app, and for me to send you a voice note every single night for 7 days. Okay? Lifetime access to everything we do together, including every single module we talked about in the beginning. So, number one, protein. Every meal, every snack. How many grams should you have every meal, every snack? Never, ever, ever should it fall below 20 to 30 grams. Ever. You should never fall. When you are eating 20 grams of protein is 80 calories. Do not say that it's hard. 80 calories worth of protein is not hard in any way, shape, or form. So 20 to 30 grams minimum every meal, every snack. Okay? Here's how you know something is a good bang for your buck. Okay? Within 1 hour of waking up, I'm going to tell you right now, I always consume protein. Within 1 hour of waking up, I have 30 grams of protein every single day. In the beginning, that was a struggle. I wasn't hungry. But over time, when you wake up and turn your metabolism on, you turn it into a thermostat. Okay? So I wake up. Here's a little tip for you. Cover the last number of the calories. Point your finger. Cover the last number of the calorie you see. Okay? What are you left with? If you cover the last number of 150, the last number is the 0. We cover it and we see 15. When we make our way over to the protein, is there 15 or more? There's 28. This is an amazing bang for your buck. So now you know how to go in your fridge, grab everything you buy regularly. Is it actually a good bang for your buck? So the David bar, the only downfall is you can only find it online. If you haven't heard of David, or you're like, where is David? Drop in the comments, David. This is cinnamon roll. I put it in the microwave for 3 seconds without being in the label, and I have it within 1 hour of waking up every single day. And if you're wondering, is it okay to supplement with bars and powders? After all the books I've read, listened to on Audible, over 20 of them, yes, you are better off supplementing with protein powders and protein bars than being deficit in protein. I think today you can get a sample pack for free with 10% off and free shipping. I just got my buy 4 boxes, get the 5th free. When you take that 5th box for free and you divide it up between all the bars that you get, it is very inexpensive. It's cheaper than any bar that I can find out on the market. And Dr. Hubbard put it on his podcast for the cleanest bar. There's 0 sugar in this bar. This bar actually tastes good. You're not talking a fake aftertaste. Okay? So if you don't know about David and you didn't know you can only get him online, drop David in the comments. I'm more than happy to share that with you so you don't spend all day trying to find David. So let's try with one more food. We have Greek yogurt. Okay? So we take a handy Greek yogurt. And again, we cover the last number of the what? What do? We cover the last number of what? To see if it's a good bang for your buck. So we cover the last number of the calories, which is right here. We see 60. When we cover the 0, because it's the last number of 60, we have 6. We go over to protein. Is there 6 or more? Holy crap, there's 14. This is an amazing bang for your frickin' buck. Amazing bang for your buck. For the David bar, because the comments disappear, it's pinned right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has the David bar. Okay? Use that link, and guess what you get every time? Free shipping. That saves you $8 right there. They ship today. So thebreakfastshow.net has the David bar. If you don't have my protein guide, that's gonna help you get a minimum of 20 to 30 grams of protein, each meal, each snack, it is pinned right here for you, thebreakfastshow.net. Okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. Thebreakfastshow.net has the free protein guide. I just got a message from someone. I'm sure you know what's coming, like the breaking news behind the scenes. The reason why Power Play won't be offered forever, no, it's not in Canada, is because of what's coming. There's been something behind the scenes that's been literally each and every day in a lab with chemists, and it has to do with real peptides. And in your gut, you have the formation of peptides. But over time, just like anything with science and clinical studies, they've started to degrade. And they help so much with vitality, longevity, lifespan, energy, weight loss, all inside of a peptide. So a lot of people are talking about peptides and coming out with things that have a lot of preservatives, a lot of additives, and it's not the real deal. It takes time to launch something real and good. So for the past almost year, it's been in the making, and it's finally coming anytime between like next week and June 1st. But I only have 15,000 of them coming. This peptide, is the specific one, is a bikini in a bottle. You know, you're talking reverse aging, you're talking mass amounts of weight loss, and you're talking improvement in muscle tone. 100% clean, science-based, and clinical studies. So I have a list of 15,000 people who are like, I want it. First of all, if you're not on that list, drop VIP in the comments. But number two, you're talking about something coming to the market that's never come before. You are talking about the videos that explains it literally being mind-blowing. So if you want to be able to share this with the world and learn how to grow a VIP list before this launches, and you want to make $1,000, $2,000 a week and see how I make $3,000, $4,000 a week, drop launch with the money sign, because today you can literally enroll for free. For free. So you need to drop launch with a money sign in the comments section. You enroll for free. I show you some of the information about the couple products that are being launched. Also a hydrogen cocktail, if you know Gary Brecka. If you know Gary Brecka and the hydrogen drink. We have a drink that was going to be launched to Coca-Cola. It's coming to me, Nueva. Okay? It'll be 100% clean. It will be hydrogen in your body for up to 8 hours, and you can kiss caffeine and inflammation goodbye. Weight loss, let's speed it up for sure. Okay? So, launch with the money sign. It's free to enroll. There is no catch. There is no monthly minimum. There is no freaking recruiting. Literally, you can earn up to 40% commission helping people get started on pharmaceutical grade, FDA approved peptides, hydrogen cocktails, and more to come that I cannot tell you about. Launch with a money sign. Here's what I need you to do. You have to go to thebreakfastshow.net, and you will see the first thing that says Nueva. Click there. Once you do, you have to Instagram or Facebook message me saying, okay, help me build my VIP list. Show me the video of what's coming. I'm not showing you anything unless you are enrolled to do this with me for FREE. Okay? Do you want me to show you how you can make, I guess how I made, weekly $3,000 to $4,000 without interfering with what it is that you're already doing, without recruiting anyone, without spamming friends and family? Don't twist things up in your head and tell yourself that this is a pyramid scheme when you have no clue what you're saying no to. Like, please don't do that. Because I was once 7 years ago broke, busted, and disgusted and thought those same negative thoughts that I didn't know what I was saying no to. So if you want to enroll for free to start making money online from your phone without it interfering with what it is that you're already doing, up to 40% commission with real peptides, a hydrogen cocktail, and 3 other things that are coming to the marketplace for the first time in the entire world globally, launching any time between next week and June 1st. Never been to the marketplace, so no one can say they've heard of it. Thebreakfastshow.net has at the top Nueva. Nueva. You click, you enroll, there is no catch. You message me on Instagram or Facebook, help me build my VIP list. So that when it launches that day, you make a check with the comma, you get your products for free. Okay? So we're gonna pour this into our handy dandy smoothie cup. Here we go. I'm gonna add chocolate peanut butter cup protein to it. Add in the comments if you like peanut butter cups. Drop a heart. Drop a heart. If you like peanut butter cups, drop a heart. Okay? The protein powder that I use, if you are looking for a powder that is not chalky, there is no weird aftertaste, nothing artificial, less than 10 ingredients. Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, see it? Listen, this has no dairy ingredients, no soy, gluten-free. Do you want to wake up and have a shake that makes you happy to the point of like your man walks in the kitchen and is like, what's going on? You're never peppy like this. I'm telling you right now, this plant-based protein powder, I've tried 30 different brands, trumps everything. No dairy ingredients, no soy, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic, less than 10 ingredients, okay? Less than 4 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar, 140 calories for 20 grams of protein. We're gonna add 1 scoop. Okay, so you can actually get 15% off today. You cannot find this flavor anywhere besides online. Costco, Sam's will have vanilla and chocolate, but every day I use this. I never get sick of it. I never get sick of it because every month I have a new flavor. Last month was cookies and creamy. The month before that was Fruity Pebbles. Okay, my 11-year-old, obsessed. I make pancakes, muffins, anything you bake, drop in the comments. Cornbread with this, regular bread with this. Like, you will have your mind blown. Drop a link in the comments, okay? Number 2 is insoluble and soluble fiber. I will tell you right now that if you are like an inflammation queen, if you have any type of inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, or weird noises going on in your stomach area, that is a #1 sign that you are deficit in insoluble and soluble fiber. Don't learn the hard way like I did. You cannot supplement insoluble and soluble fiber with any type of like phyto reds, phyto greens. You cannot. Every book I read, over 20 Audible books, I'm not an expert. I'm bringing to the table for you what I learned by listening on repeat, 20 different Audible books, okay? Insoluble and soluble fiber, I know it's gonna freak you out. I used to look at carbs and think I was gonna put weight on. I used to be the girl that dropped 5 pounds. The next week I was up 10 pounds. I used to look at food and put weight on. I'm telling you, 6 cups total a day of fruits and vegetables, total. So today you're gonna start with 1 to 2 cups this whole week. Next week, 2 to 3 cups, 3 to 4 cups the following week. Before you know it, the atomic habit of you having insoluble and soluble fiber over time will become a habit if you just focus on it, okay? 6 cups total. You never want more than 3 cups of fruit in a day, never. If you want highest antioxidant, highest anti-inflammatory, highest fiber, you want berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Lowest on the glycemic index chart. For that Orgain protein powder, the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup, or any 25 different flavors, for the 15% off, thebreakfastshow.net. And I see you asking about the bar that I have every morning with 28 grams of protein. You will burn 30 calories just having the David bar. So really it's a 120 calorie bar. And the calories you're gonna burn by turning your metabolism into a furnace that morning, a thermostat, it'll basically be a win-win wash. That David bar is right here, thebreakfastshow.net. Use that link, free shipping every time. Get 4 boxes, get a 5th free today. The Orgain protein powder, every time you use that code, you get 15% off. Every single time, okay? So, and I think right now for Mother's Day, there's some type of special. I can't remember what. I can't keep up. But I know I ordered my 4th box yesterday of David bars. I got a 5th free, and I can't remember what I got. I just ordered the cookies and creamy. The cookies and creamy actually has in it bite-sized chunks of the Oreo, okay? If you don't have my free protein guide, drop guide in the comments. Should I add to this spinach? You can't taste the spinach, or should I add to this berries? Drop in the comments. I'll take a vote. I'll give you 45 seconds to answer. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
So if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop a heart in the comments section, but please don't get consumed. Okay, spinach 1, please don't get consumed with thinking that it's regular cinnamon, because it's not. It is Ceylon cinnamon. After all 20 Audible books that I've learned about cinnamon, regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. We want Ceylon cinnamon. This one's from Amazon. Drop in the comments link. More than happy to share it with you. I'm the type of gal, I don't want to waste my time or my gas money trying to find Ceylon cinnamon. You want 2 pinches a day. I put a pinch in my coffee this morning. I now have a pinch inside of my absolutely delicious chocolate ice cream smoothie that I'm making for breakfast. Okay, so we got spinach. I just buy it frozen. Okay, I have 1 cup of vegetables now completely out of the way by 9 o'clock in the morning. I could add 2 cups to this. Don't make this difficult. You will not taste it in any way, shape, or form when you add it to a smoothie. Buy the frozen cubes. Start incorporating it. I have tons and tons and tons of recipes. If you don't have my free protein guide, drop guide in the comments. I'm more than happy to share that with you. Stacy and Trisha, for that cinnamon link, it's right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has it under Amazon Find. Amazon Finds is all like a certain little thing. You click it and it has that Ceylon cinnamon and it has everything there for you. Okay? For that free protein guide with the recipes, thebreakfastshow.net has it. Hi, honey. Yeah, are you serious? Okay, bye. Thebreakfastshow.net has that there for you. Okay? You will not miss it. So, the free guide is at thebreakfastshow.net. Protein guide free. The live is frozen. You can't miss it. So, the next thing we're going to add to this, the number one thing we learned today is what? We have to have 20 grams of protein minimum per meal per snack. Minimum. 20 grams of protein minimum per meal per snack. Okay? If you're snacking on almonds, cashews, pistachios, chia seeds, any type of trail mix, avocados, cheddar cheese, butter, olive oil, olives, if you're eating high fat foods, they're fine, but you are not getting 20 to 30 grams of protein with each meal and each snack, and that's why you're not losing weight. You would have to have 800 calories worth of like a nut butter, 800 calories worth of a trail mix, 800 calories worth of cashews, 800 calories worth of avocados to even get close to 20 grams of protein. This was my issue. Did you know there's 9 calories per gram of fat? Did you know there's 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein? We have to pull back on our fats. I never knew that. So instead of 2 tablespoons, I do 1 tablespoon. I eat almonds, but I'll have 10. Yesterday at camp, I had 10 almonds, but I mixed it with a cottage cheese or a Greek yogurt or lunch meat or turkey bacon or turkey sausage or egg whites. See, I lived in a world where I used to wake up and eat eggs and then avocado toast. Okay, my whole breakfast was fat. When your fats are trumped in your meals, the calories, because listen, there's 5 grams of fat in 1 egg. What's 5 grams of fat times 9? What's 6 grams of protein in that 1 egg times 4? Trumped by fat calories. Avocado trumped by fat calories. At the end of the day, my percentage of food was 70% coming from fat. What does this mean? When you're not getting 30% of your calories daily minimum from protein, it's a percentage, your cortisol levels, glucose levels rise, trick the brain you need to feed it, your deficit in protein. You don't feed it because you just ate, or you're disciplined. Now your next meals, they store as fat and your body goes into starvation mode, and now you're like, why do I barely eat but I'm gaining weight? Macronutrients, not calories, it's macronutrients. If you have not done my 7-day course with me behind the scenes to learn macronutrients, I highly recommend dropping Power Play. You will unleash weight loss. The only way someone's going to teach you macronutrients is they're going to give you a meal plan that does not teach you. When you get off of it, you put the weight back on. I teach it. When you're done with me in 7 days, you will never, ever, 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 ever again not understand macronutrients. I guarantee it. okay? So I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. The first ingredient listed in anything you put your mouth on is what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. Did you know that? So the first ingredient on anything that you put your mouth on is what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. First ingredient, find the most of. Last ingredient, find the least of. My peanut butter, the first ingredient was sugar. The last ingredient was peanuts. It should have been called sugar butter. The first ingredient on anything you put in your mouth is what you find the most of. Okay? What does your almond butter say? It should say almonds. Cashews should say cashews. Peanuts should say salt is fine, nothing more. Be very careful at the grocery store. Very careful. For the power play, you have to go right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has the power play. You will not miss it. And then you are going to get an email, the text message, my personal phone number, I am ready. And you'll see all the stuff that's unleashed in there for the bonuses that you get. You get like 7 freebie things, lifetime access to everything, no monthly fee, there is no catch. Okay? For thebreakfastshow.net, I see you asking for the recipe. You hopped on late. The protein guide, FREE, free protein guide. It's there for you, and it'll have not only a guide to help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack, but it will also have today's recipe for you, okay? So that, by eating 30% of your calories from protein minimum, you improve muscle tone. You lose muscle at 30%, 1% each year after 30. You improve muscle tone, you burn 30% more calories. Your metabolism only changes by 0.02% after the age of 30 each year. That number times 100 when you are deficit in protein, no joke. That's how bad it messes with glucose levels. It's tricked the brain that you're hungry. You don't feed it, stores food as fat. Okay? And number 3, you feel more full. You feel full and satiety through eating protein. Number 1 side effect of protein is you're hungry constantly because you're deficit in protein. So you're gonna lose weight. Half of your weight in ounces of water every day, period. I never drank water until I was unless I was brushing my teeth. You don't burn fat. The term liposuction actually came from the term lipolysis, which is how you burn fat holistically, by drinking half of your weight in ounces of water every day. How do you do that? Wake up to a sticky note and a water bottle next to your bed. Every 90 minutes, have a timer going off on your phone or on your iWatch. Stop, drop, and drink 15 Mississippi's worth of water, period. Period. And by the time you get in bed, you'll get it. Sometimes it's not about what you want, it's about what you need to do. And lastly, for the peptide that is coming, the bikini in the bottle, a peptide that has not only in one, okay, it's literally been behind the scenes for about a year. Chemist right now, okay, I have signed up, but this live is asking me to send a request to join. What do you mean, Kiki? Here's the deal. So it's coming. If you're not on the VIP list for that, last call, drop VIP. And if you want to do it along with earning an extra $1,000 to $2,000 per week without ever recruiting anyone, earning up to 40% commission, and you don't have to spam friends and family members, and you want me to help you build your VIP list, you can enroll today for free. Drop a money sign in the comments if you want to enroll today for free to start making money from your phone. You will be the first to know when it launches. It could launch anytime between next week and June-ish. First to the product will be you. If you start making money from your phone, you will get the product first. If not, you will probably have the product in July, but there's only 15,000 of them, so make sure you are on it. The Well Nurse, what are you interested in? So Allie, to make money, to enroll for free, you're gonna go right here, thebreakfastshow.net. It says New Wava. You will enroll, and then you will Instagram or Facebook message me saying, help me build my VIP list. We don't need your friends or family. Okay, we don't need to ever mention the name New Wava. Never. I am the queen at building curiosity, attraction marketing. Okay, up to 40% commission, thebreakfastshow.net. There is no recruiting. There is no spamming friends and family. You can enroll today for free. That will not be the case. Free enrollment, thebreakfastshow.net under New Wava. Okay? The first thing that pops up, then you have to Instagram or Facebook message me, help me build my VIP list. I'm hopping off. I have to go teach fitness. I will be back later. Make sure you hit the follow button. Again, the recipe is at thebreakfastshow.net under your free protein guide. Happy frickin' Thursday. Today, reach every meal and every snack for 20 to 30 grams of protein. It will blow your mind. Today, set the 90-minute timer. Today, listen to the Atomic Habits book. Listen instead of the radio, and all of your dreams are gonna start to come true. And if you allow me to, I will change your life forever. Happy Thursday. See you on the inside. Make sure you go there. Make sure you Instagram or Facebook message me. You are beautiful. You are amazing.